Hey, my loves. It's TfawniaClaire here with your daily tarot message or your whenever tarot message. I just want to pull to see what we need to be aware of in this moment whenever you see this video. I'm not promising that I'll be doing videos every day. I doubt that I will, but when I'm in the flow of it, then I will. So whenever you see this message, that's when it's meant for you. Today is June 3rd, 2021, that I am recording this. But as I said before, whenever you see it, that's when it applies for you. And we getting a lot of swords so far. Swords are about our perceptions, our mentality, the way we communicate, how we speak over ourselves, our lives, and over others, and our ability to take these back and do it again. And our ability to figure things out. Trying to decide if I want to leave this card. I think I am, but I'll just pull another one. Okay. So, I pulled a few cards to see what our overall energy is, what challenges we may be experiencing, and how we can overcome those challenges. At the bottom of the deck is the card that represents where the energy is stemming from. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. And this Seven of Pentacles is a little bit different from the traditional deck. This is actually the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana deck that I'm using. And this card, it looks as though this woman is just basking in her manifestations. Like she's just smelling the roses, as you would say, enjoying the sensual pleasures, right? So that could be the theme for this video. Enjoy the sensual pleasures. Your five senses. You know, the pentacle actually represents the five elements: earth, air, water, fire, and spirit. All of those things make up the human body and the earth, because pentacles represent earth. And we're here to experience those things. We're here to experience all of our senses. You know, the smell, touch, you know, hearing. Right now I'm hearing the birds sing through my window. Taste, you know, all the physical pleasures, all the and not just physical, because hearing thing, I don't think hearing things isn't physical, but anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, just enjoying the pleasures of this life. Okay, so the overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, and this is the energy of feeling trapped, feeling like you can't move, like you're just stuck, there's nothing you can do. You can't enjoy yourself because you're bound by all of these thoughts, and they may be yours. You're bound by all these opinions. It could be others. You're bound by this rope, whatever it is that she's entangled in right now. Like you're just feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck, and you're blind in a sense. Like that perception, that mentality is blinding you in a sense, because you feel as though there's nothing you can do. Really, like this blinded by negativity, or blinded by lower frequencies, that victim mentality, right? The Two of Swords, as our challenge. I feel like the Two of Swords as a challenge is saying that it's telling you to trust in what you feel. Because, for example, and to not allow your limitations to limit you, right? So, for example, a blind person, they may not be able to see everything as we see it, but when you have a defect in one sense, like say your sight or your taste or your touch or something, your hearing, because you're not putting any focus on that particular thing, your other ones are heightened, right? Because more focus goes on those. So a blind person can probably hear way better, maybe able to taste something and process the taste better. Probably could tell you every ingredient that's in it, you know. So I feel like it's really trying to get us to recognize the blessings that we do have, especially with this Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups as our advice, telling you to feel, to be open to feeling, to be the feeling of fulfillment, that feeling of ecstasy, that feeling of just enjoyment, you know, of love and appreciation for the things that you do have and for what you can do and for the people that we have in our lives. The Seven of Wands came up next to it when I pulled an extra card. And it seems as though she's walking away from this scenery that looks as though someone is trying to compete with her or someone is trying to fight her or, knock her or block her from going in a certain direction. Actually, it looks as though she's at the edge of a cliff. It kind of reminds me of that Fool card, right? And the Fool card came up in a reading that I did for someone the other day too. And the little dog on the Fool's card reminded me of those fears, and things like that. How people look at those fears or that your intuition telling you something. The Ace of Cups is also a card of intuition, right? When you're blind, when you can't see, all you can really rely on is your intuitiveness to guide you. So it looks as though she's at the edge of a cliff, and there's these wands that's like blocking her from going that way. So she's looking at it like, okay, I see, you're trying to block me from whatever danger this is right here. So she's turning around and walking away. And when you look at it like this, it's like she's walking away from this cup, from this newness, this new relationship, this new emotional offer, this new, whatever this cup represents, wisdom, a message with the bird on there. Someone may be giving you a message that, they want to start something new with you or something like that matter. I'm coming up to 10 minutes, and IGTV only allows me to do 10 minutes. So I'll continue this on my YouTube channel. If you would like to view that, I'll have the link for it, or you can just look up TfawniaClaire on YouTube and finish it there. So Instagram, I'll see you on YouTube. Okay. So I'm trying to visualize this scene that I'm seeing in this Ace of Cups and this Seven of Wands, because it looks as though this person, and this is in our advice section, so it's looking as though this person is walking away from this cup, right? And from my view, I don't know how it is on here. I'm gonna have to look at the video after, but like I said, it looks like the person is walking away from this cup, but this cup is actually behind her, so it's in the past. So it may be a offer from someone, um, a offer from someone that you have some type of emotional connection to in the past, from the past, had an emotional connection in the past with them. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a place. It could be a situation. It could be a thing. I feel like for some of you, something that you may have wanted, you're not able to get it. Like, you're not receiving it. Maybe love, maybe a new relationship. It could be anything really that gives you some type of emotional fulfillment. And I'll pull a card to get some clarification of it. But it seems like there's a block with this, right? And because of that block, you're feeling like I'm stuck right now. Like I'm stuck. I can't get what I want. I can't do what I want. You're not seeing a way through the issue. But I feel like it's being blocked for a reason, right? So I feel like this is the ancestors, this is the universe, God, God's hand, like blocking this certain situation because maybe you're not ready for it. It's not time. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. It's a card of, watching your seeds grow, nurturing your seeds so that they can grow. Of appreciating that period of growth. So, learning patience. Learning patience. And learning, it's like we go through things and people get impatient. You want to just get something like right away. Everybody wants everything so fast, right? But where's the fun in it? Where's the fun in that? And where does that leave room for you to learn for you to grow? A plant doesn't go from a seed to a tree in a day. A human being doesn't go from a baby to an adult in a day. There's that length of time in between where those things grow, where they're being nurtured and supported, and everything that is that is being nurtured and supported with is helping it to grow. Also to be mindful of what you allow, to be mindful of what you're nurturing yourself with, to be mindful of what you're feeding yourself, what you're listening to, uh, what you allow yourself to be around. All of that makes up who you are. It affects you in some type of way. It's no way, you can have a glass of water and pour a spoonful of coffee in it, and it's going to still be water. It's no longer water. It's watered down coffee now, or tainted water, but it's different, and it affects the original source. Whatever was originally there is no longer original anymore. It's infected or affected in whatever type of way, whether it be good or bad. It's affected, it's infected in some type of way. So be mindful of what you allow into your space, what you allow into your life, and what you allow to nurture you, because it may not be good for you. Some of you are wanting love, wanting a relationship, wanting a connection, and you're feeling like you can't have that right now, or you're not getting that right now, not in the way that you want to. But I feel like you're not getting it in the way you want to, because it's still some work that's being done on you. There's still some things that's being strengthened within you. You're still working on yourself to add value to you, because sometimes we tend to attract people that are on the level that we're at in the moment, right? So if you're feeling like you're trapped, like you can't do whatever, or you can't say whatever, or you can't be whatever, like you're trapped in some type of way, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. Sometimes you can attract people like that too into your life, but for good reason. Sometimes we attract people that are in a similar situation as us, as a way to make us aware, as a way to take the blindfold off of us. It's God showing you, hey, like reflecting to you, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's going on with you. You need to pay attention to it. So in a sense, that person would be helping you out in a way. Let's get some clarity on this, because I'm curious. So let's get clarity on this 8 of Swords. Yeah, 2 sevens too. The 7 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. That 7 of Pentacles, as far as your money goes, or as far as your value, or your craft, your work, whatever it is that you're working on. That 7 of Swords is letting you know to be patient. It's not time yet. It's growing. It's coming to that point, but it's still some work that needs to be done. And a 7 of Wands, as far as Wands represent our that fire energy, that our inspirations, our passions, whatever path we choose to go on, to embark on. That 7 of Wands is saying that, hey, it's not time to go there yet. It's not quite time to go there yet. to appreciate where you are now, or to appreciate the love and the connections and the energy that you have now, to appreciate life, you know, because some people don't have it. Yeah, too many. Clarification of this Eight of Swords. I love it. Okay. So we have the Sun card as our clarification for this Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Pentacles underneath, saying that, you know, like I said, still some work to be done. You're still working on yourself. You're still working on this project. You're still working on this relationship. You're still working on this business plan. Your crap, whatever it is, you're still working on it. Still some work to be done, and it could possibly be a relationship with this Five of Cups. It could be telling you that the person that you want to be in a relationship with is actually still working on themselves. With the Six of Cups, I think. I said Six of Cups. It could be telling you that the person that you know, whatever it is that you want, it may be still working on itself. Or there's still some things that being taken care of or being adjusted that you can't see, you know, so to have trust. To have trust that although you can't move, or although you can't get to it yet, that everything is as it should be. Everything is aligned as it should be. Okay? With the Sun card, that's about clarity, things being in alignment, that it could be talking about the summertime, summer solstice. You know, that may be when things will start to coming back to you, or working its way to you, or revealing itself. Like, you know, in time things will reveal itself. To be patient. Some of you, for some of you, I feel like this is maybe you trying to hide your growth, or trying to hide the process, you know. And I feel like it's saying to let yourself be seen. I got so much coming through. There's so many different things coming through, and I'm trying to focus on what's more important, what needs to be said first. So Spirit, flow through me in an order that it needs to be flowed. Because for some of you, I feel like it's a relationship or a project, or something that you had emotional ties to, that you walked away from, and you're looking back at it like, should I have walked away from this? Or, you know, should I give this a second chance? Which it makes so much sense, because right now we're in a Mercury retrograde. I believe we're still in, and a couple of other planets that were retrograde too. But when any planet retrogrades, it's a time for us to reevaluate things, to reassess, to readjust, right? And I feel like you're looking back at this offer, this opportunity, and thinking like, you know, maybe I should go back to this. Let's see, clarification on this Ace of Cups and it's Seven of Wands. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull from the Oracle cards to get clarification. Ooh, we got the Sun again. Alright, we got the Sun, the Moon, and the Key. And the Ring. And the Ring. Okay, so the Ring is about commitments. It could be about marriage, proposals, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a platonic relationship, a friendship, a partnership, business partnership. You know, but I'm going to read to you guys the message that comes with these cards, because looking at it with the Sun, which represents that masculine energy, that fiery energy, that assertiveness, and the Moon, which is feminine, watery energy, intuitiveness, and allowing. And then we have the Key. Right in the middle of those things. Number 33, which equals 6. Reminding me of that 6 of Cups card. And number 6, represents harmony. Community, things working together. People working together. But I feel like it's saying why certain things are being blocked right now is because it may be an emphasis of masculinity, overly emphasizing that assertiveness or that do. You can do as much as you want to with anything. If it's not time to happen, everything happens in divine time. And if it's not time, then, and you force it, it could create a chaotic situation. So to be patient and allow, sometimes you can do what you can, and just allow the universe, allow God, allow the ancestors to take care of the rest. And, even though you're not physically seeing things progress or physically seeing things grow, doesn't mean that it isn't. We don't see every inch physically. We don't see every inch or every movement that a plant makes. It moves in such slow motion compared to and I can't even really say compared to a human's growth, because it's the same thing. You can see it, but you don't see every little inch. Like, I remember these time-lapse videos where they're just recording a plant, and you can see the movement as they speed up the time-lapse, right? But if you play it regularly, you don't see the movement. So, I feel like that's a message to have trust that everything is in order, that everything is in alignment. And have trust that the things that you cannot physically take care of on your own, when you ask the divine for help, that you're being helped. And to be patient and to wait on it. And I feel like, it's a balance. It's trying to keep that balance mentally with the left brain and the right brain, with your logic and your intuition, that the key to life and the key to success, the key to happiness is to remain balanced within yourself. But I'll read to you guys what what it says to start out with the sun. Okay. So the sun says, "Oh, how bright the sun does shine. The sun card is always a giant, yes, from life that represents victory." So whatever you feel like you're stuck with, or you can't have, or you can't do, or whatever, the answer is yes, you can. Things are just building up, so to be patient. But the sun is a giant, yes, from life that represents victory, success, good fortune, recognition, and happy energy. An indication of a positive outcome, the sun card has the power to diminish any surrounding negative cards with its massive energy field. However, do understand that the high heat and energy of the sun often may require more energy on our part. So if you can manifest the energy needed, you can overcome anything. Ra is shining on you. Connect and conquer, because this is a time where you can increase your confidence, achieve your goals, and ascend to your full power and potential in an area or all areas of life. If it's in love, the sun card can represent a warm, passionate relationship. There's mutual optimism, happiness, and good time. If it's in career, the sun card highlights a positive and successful career with potential for growth. Bask in the sunlight, goddess. Now's your time to shine. And for health, it says energy and overall health. Okay. So with the key, and it's crazy. It's like, it's movement, right? Because we got 31, 32, and 33. It didn't come in that order. But that's fine. I feel like it's something with that. So maybe in 3 days, I'm going to have to look that up. Today is the 3rd. I know we're in Gemini season. I don't know when the first day of... I don't know when the first day of summer is. I'm going to have to look that up. After I read this, I'll look it up. So my mind going all over the place. I'm trying to put the pieces together. But maybe in 3 days, or around the 31st of the month, end of the month or something like that. Let me see when the summer solstice is. It's on the 20th. Okay, let's move forward. I'll figure it out. So with the key, it says, as one of the best cards in the deck, the key represents something major, as it is key and important to unlocking mysteries, destinies, and freedoms. This is a card of answers, as it illuminates the revelations that act as a catalyst to bring forth both trust and success in a situation or union. Also representing important events, meetings, and relationships. This key card tends to show us both karmic connections and resolutions to our disconnections. For it is destiny that is hidden behind that lock, and it will be this key that will open it up and liberate your light. If it's in love, this is an important relationship. You are both karmically connected and should be experiencing any issue, should you be experiencing any issues at the moment, they will be resolved here. Renewal is approaching you. If it's in career, you are on an important career path. You may be making important discoveries in your field, and this factor will play a key role in your success. Remember, you hold the key and you have the power. For health, it says improving health and a successful recovery. And number 32, the moon, it says the beauty of the melanated and the sight of the light of the moon is a vision of dreamy loveliness. The moon card illuminates all the praise, recognition, and accolades that come with the use of imagination and creative emotions and intuition. It can represent looking strikingly attractive in an area or to someone and receiving attention, or psychic downloads from universal spirit or your peers. So keep shining. As the moon card is also the card of the famous, so will you step into the spotlight of the moon. Wait, as the moon card is also the card of the famous, so will you, so that's the question, so will you step into the spotlight of the moon? If it's in love, romance, and chemistry are strong in this union, and you both share and enjoy a strong emotional connection, affection is present, and some romantic moonlit dates could be ahead. If it's in career, this card indicates professional success. You could be receiving praise at your current job or your actual dream job itself. Either way, you must feel free to shine bright and know that the results will be tangible and abundant. And for health, it says emotions, mood instabilities, and hormone issues. Let me read the ring card too. And that's number 25. With the ring, it says, the ring card is a symbol of contracts and commitments. The shape of a ring is circular around, having no beginning and no end. It's binding, it's continuous. When a woman is given a ring at proposal, that symbol of circular continuation is presented with the spiritual contract of love and commitment. So this card is all about those binding commitments, but of all sorts, not just romance and marriage. The ring card could also allude to business contracts, mortgages, and agreements between civil parties, etc. So know a strong connection is here in this matter, and it's looking pretty good. The ring card can also represent repetitive patterns, jewelry, and predictable moments. If it's in love, this is a committed relationship that may be leading to a proposal or marriage. If you're single, a new relationship is coming for you. If it's in career, the ring illuminates contracts and business deals. Sometimes it's the ties that bind us that truly build up our worth as the one whom is precious. And for health, it says an annual checkup and the lymphatic system. So yeah, like I said, whatever it is that you were trying to get, but you're feeling trapped about it, it just wasn't time, or you weren't ready. It's still some things you had to build up within yourself, and even if it's a person, it's still some things that they're building up within themselves. So it's not a no, it was just a not right now. And for those of you who are in a situation where you're feeling limited, one way to open that up, to open up limitations, open up the mind, open up the heart, is to, appreciate the things that you do have in life, appreciate the people that you do have in your life, and just appreciate life in general. Because you have that, and that's a gift. For those of you who are hiding and don't want to be seen, or don't want your skills, your gifts, or whatever to be seen, Spirit is saying that is what's blocking you from your abundance, is you trying to hide, you trying to stay low key. It's time for you to step into the light so that you can be seen and your abundance can flow to you. How can, you say, hey, I want love, but you're in your house all day, every day, and you don't go nowhere. How is love going to find you if you're hiding in your house? Or how is love going to find you if you don't talk to nobody? If you want money, you can make money from inside of your house, but you have to connect with other people in order. That's how you make your money. The money comes from another source. So if you're not putting yourself out there, how can those other sources find you? So that's something to think about. But that's it for you guys for today. If you're interested in a reading, for those of you who stuck with me through these 30-something minutes, 40 minutes, I appreciate you. Thank you. I value your attention. I value your time. And I appreciate you. So if you don't mind, click that like button, wherever it is. Click that subscribe button for me, for you, for us. And if anyone wants a personal reading, my information is in the description. I offer tarot readings, I offer energy healing. I do new moon and full moon readings, new moon and full moon rituals, and I'll be adding some other services to my website as well. I do have an online shop. I don't have a lot of things in my shop right now, and I will be adding more, but y'all will see me as I grow, and I hope to see you all grow as well. I love you. Peace and blessings, and may everyone recognize their worth, recognize their value, and may everyone believe in themselves, even if you don't have anybody else to believe in you or to motivate you. Believe in yourself, know your power, know your worth, and put yourself out there. If you wanna make something happen, you have to put up some type of effort. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. If I can find the stop button.